Well, hello, everybody. This is Sarah, gig girl, mostly Instacart, Pearls of Wisdom. I just finished my Lavazza Perfetto Delish. And so I'm here. I just watched a Jen on the Go video. I also watched the Gary Tetris Dude video. That these must be these past months must be the good old days of Instacart because it's definitely seems to be nationwide, probably in Canada too, because Jen showed an Instacart shopper's choices in Canada. Absolutely incredible and so sad for those of you that didn't do Instacart in the good old days. It was not unusual for me to make almost a four-figure weekly income um, in the at the height of the summer and the pandemic and all of that. Now it's just you can't accept these things. Now my question, because I think we're all batting this around the bullpen. Um, my question is who are the people that are accepting these batches for just not even minimum wage? Minimum wage would more than cover this. It's like peanuts. It's like the wear and tear in your car, the car, gas, insurance, and time. You end up spending 4 or 5 hours doing Instacart for not even making $50. And that's ridiculous. That's like $10 or $11 an hour. And that's before you start, subtracting the expenses. Yes, you can deduct mileage with your taxes, but you're waiting all year to do that. And in the meantime, your electric bill, don't think it's going lower. It's not. You're still, you're paying outrageous costs for electric and food. Forget about it. You know how much food is costing now. I can't believe it. And so, who's accepting these batches? And maybe they have a W 2 job. And so when they accept these batches, it's like in their pocket money so they can get their pumpkin spice lattes or something like that. And it's, their nut of home expenses is covered. But it ain't me, babe. I'm so glad that I have my W 2 job. Yes, it's still shopping because that's what I love. But this is just insanity what's going on. And I'm not fortunate. I live in an area so far. It doesn't have Corner Shop. It doesn't have Costco. It doesn't have the other grocery stores where you can go and wait for a Kroger drop or an HEB drop or something like that, where there's, some places. I mean, we just have the Shaw's slash Star, Stop and Shop, and BJ's. Sometimes there's a Roach Brothers, which is kind of a New England East Coast uh, store, and that's pretty good because the stores are smaller and they have less inventory, so you're not going crazy with the 57 types of Progresso soups. And yes, there's a pun in there somewhere, or some sort of humor with 57 varieties of Heinz and Progresso. Forget about it. So I had yesterday and the day before to Instacart, and I didn't do one batch. It's so insulting. It's like, did they send out something to shoppers you don't have to tip anymore, or you know, you can order your items and the person will deliver them right to your door and follow your instructions for like less than $10. It's insane. And it seems like the batches there, it's like a triple with like 54 items, and it's paying like less than $20. I just don't. But who is accepting it? I helped another Instacart shopper that was doing a triple. Her card wouldn't go through. This is the second one in like a week. And I got her finally to a live texting responder. after the virtual assistant, 955, just give me a live agent, live agent, live agent, live agent. Is this helpful? No, it's not freaking helpful. Give me an agent, right? It's just incredibly sad because so many of us loved it. It paid our bills. We were happy with the job well done. We loved it when we got a nice tip in the app and we'd get to the house and there'd be an envelope for us. And where where has it gone? But like I've said 4 times so far in this video, who is accepting these low payouts? What person is doing this? It doesn't even put gas in your car. Gas is well over $3. How can you do it? And if you're driving one of those honking SUVs that gets 12 to 14 miles per gallon, you're paying to shop and deliver that food. It's crazy and it's just so sad. And like Jen and Gary, if I had the technical savvy, I would post what the batch offerings are, but I'm not that talented yet. Maybe I'll have more time. But maybe a lot of you have had to look at the W2 world and say, maybe it's time to pull that lever. Maybe it's time to supplement my W2 with a second W2 that is more consistent. This just isn't working. Yeah, it's just sad. On an interesting note, I believed somebody was scamming the Instacart system. Okay, and they would always get refunded for their missing and damaged items. I don't know any Instacart person that would get a damaged, you're not going to go into the aisle and get a damaged Honey Nut Cheerio box. You're not going to go get a Keurig box that has been trampled by a forklift. You're not going to get, fruit that has more bruises than you have freckles. It's insane. And Instacart just pays out. Sure, you can have that for nothing. And let's ding the shopper because that's where we go. It's never the customer's fault and it's always the shopper's fault and the shopper pays the price, right? So this lady was scamming me in all the deliveries saying that they were damaged or missing. So didn't she show up as an in-store shopper? And guess what she does? Missing, damaged. So surprised. Probably Instacart said, take a hike, lady. You've exceeded your missing and damaged items quota. It seems to me to be a pattern here because no matter who delivers your Instacart, there's always something wrong. So now she's trying to be an in-store shopper. And for the past few weeks, I've been shopping her orders there. And guess what? Shopping for damaged and missing items. And she's been being reimbursed by the store. Well, so I think there might be a stop to this. I think that corporate, saw the repeat, and I was actually called by somebody high up about it. And I just said, well, when I did Instacart to her house, it was the same thing, missing and damaged. And now I'm not surprised as an in-store shopper that it's missing and damaged. And it's a full-time job for her, apparently. But I think her welcome mat might be worn out with both ways of shopping. I love that story. Couldn't happen to nicer people when they get caught, right? We as shoppers have put up with so much, but at least we made money. Now it's no money and we're paying. We're paying with our gut and our soul and our time and our effort, in addition to our car, the low pay, all of it. It's just, I don't know what's going on. Jen doesn't know what's going on. Gary doesn't know what's going on. Joe Gig, he was telling us about this all summer, at least with DoorDash and Uber Eats, it's got to be the same for all of us. We're taking less pay and we're making less money. And what's a tip? Those days seem to be gone too. So, anyway, it's just Sarah just spreading the not so good news and the frustration of it. And how are you handling this? If you were a full time gig worker, at what point do you, and gig life too, I forgot him. At what point are you ready to say, enough? I need to do something with the W 2 just for some sort of cushion. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Gig Girl, Pearls of Wisdom. I'll see you here the next time. Bye bye for now.